What's going on, YouTube? Got a smoking deal today. Got a tube. Roosevelt dimes. There might be some Mercs in there too. I think they're mostly Rosies. $1.96 per dime. 50 dimes comes out to about 3.75 troy ounces of silver. And if you do the math, at $1.96 per, divided by the total of $98, take $98 divided by 3.75 ounces, comes out to $27.41 an ounce for constitutional, or as I like to call them, pieces of me. That's a pretty good deal. Silver's sitting at about $23.30 at the filming of this video, which is 3:30 Pacific time, September 29th, 2020, or September 19th, 2023. It is a Tuesday. I want to talk to you guys about the LCS. I have not been to this shop in a while. This is my second LCS. As the first stacking channel that introduced the community to Harry's Coin Shop, and Harry to the community, as far as I'm aware, I would like to take this opportunity to be the first stacking channel, as far as I know, to introduce all y'all to Coins on the Boulevard. They're in Milwaukie, Oregon. Nice little shop. It's run by a husband-wife team. Always very personable. The guy has a fantastic haircut, like old constitutional stacker over here. We like that clean-shaven look on our heads. His is a little cleaner than mine, not gonna lie. A little jealous, just a smidge. Nice people, really nice people, knowledgeable folks. Clean shop. They got a lot of cool stuff. They usually have a little bit of constitutional. Their prices are fantastic. They don't have a lot usually, and there's times they don't have any, and it's because their prices are so fantastic. I will link their information to their shop in the video below. I do believe they're closed Mondays and Sundays. I'm not sure about Saturdays. I'll see if I can find that information and put it in the link below. Go up in there, check them out if you're in the area. Tell them I sent you. Tell them hello for me. Nice shop. I love Harry's and I love Coins on the Boulevard, as you guys know, guys and gals. Fantastic deal on this 90% or pieces of me. Now, I want to remind everybody that it's a slow burn. Okay, we add. The goal, at least for me, is to add wealth on a consistent basis, as consistently as I can, and that's what I do. I was in there talking to him, and I asked him. I said, what are you selling, or what are you buying silver for? He says, well, I buy generics for $1 under spot, and I pay $1 over spot for silver eagles. Now, some shops may offer a higher price, buyback price, but you have to understand that this shop offers a lower purchase price. So it all comes out in the wash. So I picked his brain a little bit. We have talked about doing a little LCS interview, maybe, introducing all y'all to each other. He's completely down to do that. I want to do that. I haven't been in there as much. We talked about that today. He's totally game, so I'd like to get in there and pick his brain a little bit. I'd also like to pick Harry's brain a little bit. I haven't been in there quite as much. I did buy that nice 10-ounce sunshine from Harry last week, I feel like. But yeah, so hopefully that'll be in the works. I'd like to sit down and I'd like to catch him on a day where it's him and the wife and pick both their brains. They don't always seem to be there at the same time. Sometimes they are, so hopefully we can figure that out. But very cool shop, worth checking out if you're in the area. Really, really good purchase prices. And it's funny, when I asked him about the what he pays for to buy silver, I said, not that I'm a seller, I'm a hoarder. And he looks at me and he starts chuckling. He goes, "Oh, I know your MO." He goes, "I know you are." And it's true. I am a total metal hoarder. I love it. I think it's a great way to add consistent wealth to the stack. I think it's a great way to, keep assets out of the reach of the system and the government. It's pretty hard, folks, to take something away from somebody that they do not know that you have. I believe when the government gets desperate, they're going to start, you know, and this is just, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't have a crystal ball, but this is, you know, my theory, or you know, my fear, I guess. I don't want to use the word fear because a lot of people associate that with FOMO, and that's not what I'm talking about. But I think the government is far more likely to dip into savings accounts, retirement accounts, perhaps brokerage accounts, tax us more, you know, inflate the dollar more. I'm not worried about them coming for this stuff. I'm not worried about them. I'm not worried about them coming for my gold. Nobody has it. Okay. Granted, the percent of us who seem to have it are growing, but I don't even think the government is that hip to that, to tell you the truth. And those of us who understand physical precious metals and hold them, we're a small niche, very small niche. You know, we're the smart kids. You know, I mean, so I'm not worried about them coming after my metal. It's a whole lot. Plus, they don't know I have it, unless they watch my channel. And if they watch my channel and know anything about me, they know that coming to my house for my metal would be a bad idea anyway. I wouldn't be too willing to say, here you go. That's just not how I roll. So I think it's a great way to store some wealth, store some value, store some rainy day, store some retirement. You know, a lot of people at work, and so in Oregon, you get 10 cents per can or bottle. So I have a little bin set up at work, and I've been doing this for years and years. And it's called, you know, it's got my name on it, and it says retirement fund. So all these kids laugh because they believe that free cash is my only retirement, and that's okay. That's what I want them to believe. But it all ties in, you know. It's if we can make some cash and turn it into wealth, you know, with a side hustle, or, you know, and granted, you know, it's maybe 20, 40, 50 bucks a month, depending. It's not super lucrative, but you know what? It all adds up. I look at wealth as a collective thing, if you will. You know, take from, you know, get something over here, get something over there, you know, get some cash coming in from this, some cash coming in from that, going to work. I look at it as a collective thing. You know, I look at percents, I look at all kinds of ways to add wealth in the system. And again, you know, if you know anything about me, my end game is physical assets, land, metal, things like that. And I like to do what I can to get as much of that in my possession as possible. Anyway, please take a moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, drop a comment. I love interacting. Go check out my friends at Coins on the Boulevard. You won't be disappointed. Nice folks, great to interact with, always an enjoyable experience. And make sure you tell them I sent you. I look forward to doing an interview with them. Also, please make sure, if you've made it this far, to check out this channel tomorrow on the 20th. At 12:30 Pacific, Leor Gantz will be appearing on the channel yet again. We're going to go over the Fed announcement that's going to be happening tomorrow. He's going to give you his take, and we always look forward to Leor. He's a wealth of knowledge, and always happy to have him. That being said, again, I am not a financial advisor. I do not have a crystal ball. I'm just a dude with a channel, and telling y'all what I think, how I feel, and what I'm up to. Keep stacking.